10 seconds. Stabilizing. Hibernation activated.
All the things we do for dreams. All of the things I do for me. I know the world is sad. Nobody around to do it for dreams. Yeah, I'm on my way home. I'm no good for you, so I drive around Manhattan. They're all laughing, oh, I'm tragic. Yeah, I'm driving in my car and seeing open, but I can't go down that road again. I'll smoke a cigarette, but will that help me forget you? Will that help me forget you? I just need to forget you. Oh, you. I need to treat you better than that and make you feel like I did in the past. Oh, I will treat you better than that. I don't need to forget you. I need to treat you better than that and make you feel like I did in the past. Oh, I will treat you better than that. I don't need to forget you.
Good morning, everyone. Hello. Welcome to Stage 1, Day 3 Finals for the OGC Summer Cup. We have massive teams in here today. Virtuous Pro, Rook, Brute Force, Moneymakers, 4FS, Demerte, DGSTN77, NLO, Alpha 7, Navi, Team Liquid, Cave, X-Force, Esports, Alfie, Grimace Gaming, Phantom, Lex, Danger Esports, Acrid, Mad Bulls, and Team Spirit. Not necessarily in the right slots, but we will go with it today. We will do the best we can, just like yesterday. Let's go with Ayala for Team Liquid. It is the Brazilian beast himself. So let's head into Erangel for our first match of 5 today. This is the final day, Day 3 for the Stage 1. This tournament goes up to Stage 3 with $25,000 prize pool. So we are headed up and in, so let's go. So we see the money makers already off the plane over by the South George area, headed down the Pacific Coast Highway, heading down that western edge, trying to get their vehicles first and foremost. So let me go ahead and put up the map down below so you can see their drop spots. Let's zoom on in over here. Let's see what's going on. We do see Cave is jumping right over here with Phantom X, so we might have an early fight over by the Gatka Fields. And we have a long row off the plane over by Razak School area. And Team Liquid, Ayala himself, is off the plane, headed up towards the Yasnaya Mansion area, probably along this way to get one of the cars. But they do have, is that NLO? Yes, they have NLO right in front of them. So Ayala also has another team right there with them. And it is Team 5, Rook Esports. So let's see what Ayala can do. And he is jumping with Olive Rook right there in front of him. Rook coming out with a shotty. Oh, Ayala is down. Let's see, where is Chef Cardozo already down and out. We got Chief and Mythic now over here with the other two from Rook Esports. So we got a very early fight going on right here. And let's see what else is going on. I do see one of them knocked over here for DG Gaming in the Mad Bulls over here also in a fight. Let's see what's going on over in East Raz. We got Alfie with the Mad Bulls, and it looks like he is all by himself. Let's go ahead and switch over, see what he can do as they are pushing up the stairs. Adam Mythic able to get one of them, and Chief is down, so that he'll be able to pick up Chief, and here comes another one from Rook right above him. So Mythic and Chief have to be fast. Mythic trying to get that M249 loaded up, as here comes the rest of Rook right in front of him. And shot with the M249. Oh! And there goes Team Liquid boys. Alright, so let's see what is going on the rest of the map. We do have Cave down here by the Moneymakers. And I do think we might have an early fight right on down here. And look at that. Mad with the squad wipe on the Alfie. DeLuca right there with 4. And you got to see it right down below in the lower right-hand corner. But we do have another team coming up for the third party. It is DG coming up. So let's head on over there, see what else can be done. We are still trying to pick up some of the Mad Bulls right here. And let's see, all 4 of them back up under their feet. And we do see that Team 9 is right outside trying to come on in. So let's see what's going on right up here. They are getting into their angles, trying to get into their position. We've got one out here in the middle. And this team is already up to 4 eliminations as well. So we do have this fight going on. I'll go ahead and put the map back up so you can see where your teams are and where everyone is rotating. Our very first zone is all the way down to the southwest. We're also including military base in all of this. So we do have a lot happening at the moment. And I do see DG going out and around trying to get a better angle onto this side. So they are covering all 4 sides of East Raj. You can see them right here on the map. We got another one in the middle of a rotation coming through Razak, getting ready to come out of zone to go over with this team to surround the Mad Bulls. Let's see, we do have KST all the way over in Lipovka. We do have Grimace Gaming down here by Novo and up at the observatory. And the Mad Bulls and Cave, they did get into that fight right over here. That was not the Mad Bulls, that was Moneymakers. Moneymakers and Cave right on over here. Moneymakers getting strict from Cave. So let's see that right on up over here. It's already gotten the eliminations onto Cave. So let's go. Let's see what's going on. It does look like the Moneymakers maybe just holding down the compound as Cave goes ahead and heads off. And they may run into Phantom Lex up towards the north. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. We still have this craziness right over here in play. So let's see what's going on. DG, watch and look at this. They are coming up and they got him right behind him as the Mad Bulls push up and over. Oh, and he gets found over by the bridge on that trap. And so now let's see what's going on with the rest of them as they are all coming up and in. He could see the one coming up and over, right up and onto that roof, but they do have DG is still coming from 4 different directions. Here comes another. Oh, what a nade by English. What a nade right up on top of this roof in there. So now it is a 3v3 coming on over. So we do have the one up onto the roof that's knocked, and we have Limbo Boom coming up and in on Toluca. We just watched Toluca get that 1v4, and he has them creeping up right behind him. You can see that they are still in this position, and we do have one from DG that is trying to get on over to pick up his teammates. So let's see what's going on over in the other house. And right on over here, does he know that there's one crawling right up behind him on this ridge? So let's see if he can get on out. He did not get that elimination. Let's go on over. Oh, look at this. Oh, he got him. And there's one right there behind that tree. So we'll have to see if Fly knows that he's there. And they are rotating now. So let's see what's going on over here. And it does look like they may be going and leaving this fight, because it is now a 3v3 and the Mad Bulls are all tucked into the compound over in Rozhok. Alright, so let's go. Let's see what else is happening. Everybody's kind of in their rotations now, just coming on in. KST may run over into Ruck. And let's go over to NLO. We know that 99999 do why. Good morning. Happy Sunday. I'm your biggest fan, do I? Biggest fan. Alright, so let's see what else is happening. Is our zone is getting ready to start closing. We still have the Mad Bulls right over DG. DG still out and about, but we do have NLO coming into zone. I tried to find. Have any of you guys played the new mode yet? Do I? Smiley, Suli, have you guys played yet? It looks fun. I want to play this afternoon if I can. Alright, so let's see what else is going on. Let's see if we got anybody coming on in. It does look like the Mad Bulls are going around to the west of Rozhok, and they may find DMR. So DMR is coming in through the cube, right over by the Georgia Pole crates. So I don't think they're gonna run into anyone anytime soon. They've got that whole empty area over by Everest. Thank you, Tay. Thank you. Alright, so let's see what's going on. As we've got Navi coming in across the West Bridge. Navi may run into Rook. Rook is out running around and scouting, and so may run into 4FS. 4FS is to the north of them, but it does look like they're just going to hold on this compound. But Navi coming on in, and we do have NLO running right over here into KST. KST right down below, and so let's see what's going to happen now. KST going, ooh, getting those shots right up that hill, right onto him. So let's head down to KST, see what's going on as he's getting those angles straight up that hill. Look at that. He had that perfect angle to be able to get those shots. And we do have Shays right over here getting ready to move on out. And we still have DG up here by the Mad Bulls. And I still think Navi and Rook are going to end up on top of each other right over here. But we've got Navi at the gas station and Rook right on the back, right on that top of that hill, so they're not too far away. So let's see what's going on with Vic right on over here. See what he is doing. HVIC Havoc. Alright, so Lex and Phantom Lex and DMR are not too far away as well. So I do hear the shots already. One of them getting those shots. Look at this. He's down to 1 HP. Phantom Lex getting some shots on the poops, man. So let's go. Let's see what's going to happen. We still have 11 teams in this, but they're doing pretty good at keeping keeping distance between each other. We do have Grimace Gaming right over here next to NLO. NLO not too far away. You can see them right on top of this hill, right behind him. It does look like NLO might have missed him. Headed over towards 4FS, and we'd still have Lex right over here by DMR. So we do have a lot of teams right on top of each other. And we still have the Mad Bulls up in Rozhok right next to DG. Neither one of these teams have moved out just yet, so we're going to have to pay attention to where everyone goes and see if we can find the next fight. I do think that DMR may be coming up over here onto Lex. It does look like they are scouting around trying to figure out where everyone is. Not the start that we had yesterday with all the chaos, but we are getting into positions. We do have 12 seconds before the zone moves them out again, and we still have KST way up by Potato Hill, and Mad Bulls now are starting to move on into zone. We do have DG way up at the school, still just hanging out and looting. I'm not sure if they're in any big hurry, but they do see that the blue is coming, so now they're going to be pushed on into zone. The new mode is interesting. I like it. Ooh, only one game. Alright. Well, guys, tell me the secrets so I know what I'm doing today. Tell me the secrets. And gave up because I got camped. Well, don't we always get camped, Smiley? Isn't that what always happens? Isn't that? Alright. I think there's a certain way you're supposed to jump into the event so that you end up in the right spot, but I haven't quite figured it out yet. You're supposed to land on a balcony or something. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about, guys. I don't know. Alright, so let's see what else is happening. We are still really quiet right now, guys. Nobody's really pushing up onto anything just yet, so we may have a crash right here. Let's check in on KST. It does look like they're coming right into Grimace Gaming. Gonna meet right here in the middle. Grimace Gaming just moving out of the way just as we came up and over the top of that hill. And we still might run into each other right here. I'm sure Shays can see him. Look at that. He just saw him come down across that. Let's check over at Focus, see what Focus is doing, if he knows that Shays is right up here. I think these guys know that they're there, but they're not quite sure where, and I still feel like this might be our next fight. Okay, Focus has hopped out. Oh, he sees Shays now. So we did find something. So that's a start, guys. That's a start. Scroll in a little bit. There you go, guys. Now you can see where your teams are. And Rook and NLO, look at this. It looks like Focus is getting chased down just a little bit. Where's NLO? Our zone popped, and we're going up to Pachinki, all the way up to Ruins and Gakka. So where is NLO? Where did they rotate? They're rotating right over here near Pachinki, and they're going to run right into the Mad Bulls over here. So we might see a fight right up in Slaughterhouse area. Let's go. I'll go ahead and leave that there so you guys can see where these teams are moving, and go ahead and head on over to NLO and see what's going on at the church over here, or Slaughterhouse over here in Pachinki. I know that we got right down below them is the Mad Bulls. You can see them right on over there. And we got KST just on the edge of Pachinki, but I think KST may be running right over here into team. I think this Rook, yes, Rook is team 5 today, so we're getting this, guys. We're getting it. We're up here on A Hill, and so now Rook taking over the top of A Hill as KST does go into Pachinki, into the point. So let's see what else is going on. Everybody's pretty much into zone. We still have this chaos over here with Nave. Nave right over here with Grimace Gaming. Grimace Gaming trying to get down and out of there. Nave 6 trying to get that knock out of the vehicle. Ooh. Thought he was getting shot at, but that was just something else. So let's go. Let's see what Flip is doing on over here. And Lemon. Flip looked like he had somebody right in his sights. Grimace Gaming right across the way. Let's check out what is happening over here. We got Young right on this edge over at the cliffs trying to get those shots up onto Nave. Both of these teams do have to rotate into zone, but they don't have that far to go. And Navi returning the favor, but Young is able to get on out of there. The buggy in perfect condition. So let's see what else is happening. Everybody's still really giving each other a lot of space. So it's going to be a minute, but it does look like Rook may end up right on over here with Grimace Gaming all right on top of him. So he's across the street from A Hill, but still right next to his team. So they should be able to cover him if all of Grimace Gaming comes right up and on top of them. They might be able to get one of them. Oh, Focus coming right on down, getting to about half health. And Rook giving his position away, getting ready to rotate again. Oh, Young just almost got that. So now still there, coming up and around. Moxie taking on off, and here comes the rest of Rook. Coming right up and in, trying to get this push right up onto Grimace Gaming. Grimace Gaming all right there in front of them. Two of them from Grimace Gaming knocked. And so they're going to go ahead and get those confirmations with the rest of Rook just circling like the sharks they are. Alright guys, let's go. Let's see what's happening. Now Grimace Gaming going into the point of Pachinki as a duo. So we still have 11 teams in this. It will be difficult for the duo at this point because most of these teams are still a full 4-man team or at least a solid 3. Let's check in on DMR right on over here, see what's going on. Looks like our zone popped again and I just missed it, so we are still going over to Pachinki. We still have almost the entirety of Pachinki in zone and to the west of it, so make sure you utilize the swimming because it's all they do to get away. Make sure you utilize the swimming. What do you mean? I'm not exactly sure what you mean by that. Alright, so DG right over here with DMR. DMR coming up and around, just trying to crest over the top of this hill. We got a few little bumper car actions going right on over here with also DG and DMR coming into the Slaughterhouse barn. But don't forget that Slaughterhouse already has NLO right across. And 999 was a top fragger yesterday. Keeping an eye on the Mad Bulls as the Mad Bulls are trying to come up and over the edge as well. We also have Team 11 KST over in Pachinki trying to get the shots right on across. And we do have what is going on right over here. We have got all sorts of chaos right over at this compound. We've got 3 teams over here. We have 4 FS, Nave, and the Money Makers, guys. All 3 of those teams down in the compound to the southwest of Pachinki. So let's go. Let's check in on what is DG doing right over here at the church. It looks like Limbo Boom finding somebody's ammo. So we're trying to get all healed and patched back up. And we still have Mad Bulls. The Mad Bulls are also coming into that compound right over at that edge. And they are all fighting right outside of zone. We do have Phantom Lex coming in from the north side, way up by Ruins, eating the blue. Look at the Mad Bulls. The Mad Bulls right over here on the outside of this compound. And it does look like Nave and for FS. Oh, DeLuca finding that door opening right there in front of them. Let's see what's going on with 4FS. They are down to just a duo with the Mad Bulls right on the outside. DeLuca still right over here trying to make sure that he keeps any of those points to himself. And the Money Makers coming up and around to the side of the hill to get another angle on the 2 teams right down below. So we got the Mad Bulls coming up, driving right to the north of the Money Makers, and 4FS driving right behind the Money Makers. Look at this. Got the Mad Bulls, Money Makers. We got everyone right on over at this edge. as they're trying to get up the hill to the top of Slaughterhouse Hill. So now our zone has popped and we are going over to the wide open spaces in the Slaughterhouse Hill right over here, D Hill. So let's see what's going on, as we do have the money makers coming right up in onto Rook. And oh, I think that was a bad push for the first one from the money makers. But here they come, and Rook still right there. We do have Team 17 right on the backside, also taking the shots down onto Rook, as Rook is trying to stop him from coming up and over this top. And now Killer Joe, a solo, trying to get over into zone. And now, oh, this is not a good place for you, Killer Joe. So now Killer Joe down right underneath all these teams in this dip. Let's go over to the Grimace Gaming right on the outside of zone, still trying to get on in, trying to figure out the best spot. And let's go. We do have Team 11 over in the Slaughterhouse that needs to come in across. You will see when you play. Try landing on the top of the main building. You'll see when you play. I don't even know where the main building is, do we? Alright, so now we have 3 teams right on over here as well. We've got KST, DMR, and what was the last one I just saw? I know I saw 3 of them over here. NLO. So, KST, NLO 999 is the last one still standing, and there it goes, NLO. And we are down to 6 teams now. We still have KST over here in Slaughterhouse, and I do see which team is that. DG out in the field coming up towards the top of D Hill. And here we still have the money makers taking over the backside of D Hill right next to DG. DG on the other side. So let's go over to DG. Oh, I do see Team 10. Lex Pro, Phantom Lex finally coming into zone. They are up to 3 eliminations. They came all the way around the top of the map to get over to Grimace Gaming right down in that dip right below. Rough place to be in this match right here. Is not where I'd want to be. So we got the money makers on one side of them and Phantom Lex on the other, taking the shots right down into this fishbowl. And now we are still a full 4-man team for the money makers. We do have Phantom Lex right across the way with a full 4-man team. KST is a full 4-man team. Then a solo from Grimace Gaming and a trio from DG. Alright, DGSTN77. There you guys go. The full name. And now Grimace Gaming does have to come out. No one is in this final zone. The final zone is the wide open field in front of Slaughterhouse. If you look across, that is your zone. So let's see if we can get over to zone. See if we can get a sky view. See what's happening right in here, as everybody does need to come on into this zone. So let's see what happens as they come in. You can see right over at the other side, Lex Pro on the other side. Here comes DG right on the edge of D Hill. So let's see what's going on. It looks like they're getting ready to come on in. Let's go over to Lex, see what Lex is doing. They're out in the middle of the field, smoking it up, because there is nothing in this field. You see this field? That is your zone, boys. That is where they are coming on in. Let's see if we can get some more of this zone so you guys can see where everyone is. I know we're out in the blue and it's a little fuzzy, guys, but this is the only way we can see where all 4 of these teams are still coming on in. Let's check in on the money makers. Icy Boss, the last one still standing, coming right up and in onto DG, throwing those mollies, trying to get, but he gets found by Lex. Phantom Lex from across the field, and now we've got, there goes DG. So now it is just Lex versus KST. Here's your ending, guys, and that is your final zone. KST does have to push into Lex, but as you can see, Lex has 1 crate between them and KST. So let's go ahead and scroll on down. About the best I can do so you guys can see what's happening. right there, and we do have them still pushing up and in, still coming around, trying to find those haystacks. Is KST right across the way, not in big hurry to push out into this field. Not sure if any of KST has any vehicles left, what they're doing, so let's head on over. It does look like we are pushing on in. Look at, we do have a hay roll right here in front of us. Let's see what's going on. They cannot see each other. Shay's coming in through the smoke. And let's go. T right in the back. So let's see. Tima. What a zone. You gotta feel for these pros when they get these toxic zones, but it is so interesting to see how they work this puzzle out. Alright, so now KST really starting to get pushed by that zone. You guys know that the blue zone does a lot of damage, and Tima getting down to about half health by that nade. The nades are coming out from Lex, and look at Lex just throwing the nades. Now that tractor where they keep bombing, that's probably where my butt would have been. Oh no. No wonder they don't have any hardcover. The hardcover is the bombing zone, boys. Alright, let's go back over to Lex. See what Lex Ego is doing right on over here. Ego is the top fragger of these 6 that are in here. And there goes a nade right over onto... Oh, I thought he was going to get the other one right behind him. So now it is a 2v3. So let's see. Tima right there in front of him. I think Tima was the one that just got knocked. Ooh, Shay's popping up. Oh, there goes Tima. Shay's right over here. Makes it all the way over to the haystack. So look at that. So we do get into the haystack, but now Lex is trying to move on in right next to him. Let's see what's going on right on over here. You just saw that movement. Shay's getting pushed out. Oh, Shay's pushed out by the blue zone. So now we just have, let's see if I can get over there fast enough. TDLV trying to come up and in. Throw, what a nade! It is a 1v1. It is, oh, and he's got it, Lex right there in his sights, and Lex coming up with the MG3. You hate to hear that sound when they are coming right up at you. And look at this, TDLV getting that capper. Oh, coming out with the S12. S12 versus the... Oh, there it goes, guys. S12 versus the MG3. S12 winning it. KST coming in first with 8 eliminations. Phantom Lex coming in second with 9 eliminations. And DG coming in third with 8 eliminations. GG top 3. Here are the rest of your scores. 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15. Going all out. Lex Ego, 6 eliminations, 662 damage. Will be jumping with Phantom Lex Ego when we come right back for match 2. Be right back.
got you and your vibes in my mind, I can't get them out, no matter how hard I try. I need you and your heart next to mine, yeah, I'm all about keeping it you and I. When you're here, you spark chemical reactions, your aura strikes like lightning. Got no words, I'm just drowning in attraction, only one way to describe it. It's electric, can you feel it? You got the only touch that takes me high. It's electric, I'm up in my feelings. I drop the feeling 'cause you're tonight. It's I get lost in your eyes every time, there's no turning back. Swear I ain't got a chance. Had me caught up in you since the night on the terrace, yeah. You had me falling fast. When you're here, you spark chemical reactions. Your aura strikes like lightning. Got no words, I'm just drowning in attraction. Only one way to describe it. It's electric, can you feel it? You got the only touch that takes me high.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to match 2 of the OCG Summer Cup. This is finals day 3, the final day for stage 1, the $3,000 stage, going up to stage 3, which will be $25,000. And this time we're going to be jumping with Lex Ego 6 elimination, 662 damage. So let's see where Lex is sitting in this lobby. Lex Ego, there he is, team 10. There we go. All right, so let's go. We have, oh, let me put up the drop map for you guys so you can see where your teams are going. And let's go into Miramar for match 2. And we are coming from the Impala Islands all the way across Leones, Manos del Valle, and just to the north of prison. So we will be dumping the AFKs off on land. Whew. Alright, let's go. I don't see the scores yet, so I'm not sure if they've been posted somewhere that I don't see them, but I should have live scores eventually, and I will post them when I get them. We do have quite a few off the plane already. NLO, DMR, ARC, and KST all off the plane at the very start of the flight path. So this is a very southeastern flight path, but they'll get to where they're going. Alright. Let's see what's going on in Leones. Leones was crazy yesterday, but it does look like Leones is pretty quiet at this moment. We do have Lex jumping right here with TSK, Team Spirit, and who is that right next to them? It is DE, Danger Gaming, right there with him. So he could see Danger, or was that Danger right above him? Let me see. Oh, here are the scores. So, guys, I'll go ahead and put the scores up really quick. NLO with a total of 113 points. DG with 88. And Virtus Pro 76. There are your scores. I'll show them again at the end of the match so that you can see what is going on. But right now, we do have Phantom Lex right here with DE right above him, and it does look like Lex is coming up and in with the vehicle, getting on out of there. Our first zone is all the way over to the southwest, so we do have a bit of Prison Island into it, all the way up to El Pozo, just going around the edge of Bigado. A lot of these teams are already in here, but we do have several teams all up and along the eastern edge, and I do hear a Winnie. See see a Winnie going off. Lex Eagle with that SKS, finding one from Danger Esports. And so there goes one from DE, but they are still getting shot at by DE. Somebody, Senator, has that Winchester. No, it is not Senator. We do have 4FS over here as well, taking all those shots. Let's see if we can figure out. Oh, look at this. We got a Winnie and an M249 right on top of. We are over here in Bigados, so let's go. Let's see what's happening with the rest of the teams right around. We are right over at that edge, and oh, there goes his team, Rock. Rock was just right over there with the duo from Lex. Lex going right on over into that compound, able to get the three of them. Ooh, and he's getting sprayed up from Pachinki, from 4FS. And we still have the Senator right over here on the backside of this, trying to keep his head down. He has nothing. He landed with nothing but his machete. And now he's running in. Look at this. He's running right on into Phantom Lex. Phantom Lex right there in front of him. Oh, Phantom Lex just missing that when they looked over at the edge. We do have Rook right up here by Team Liquid. Team Liquid on a huge split over by Hacienda and the farms, but we do have Rook coming right over here next to Mythic. Let's see what Mythic is doing as Rook goes driving right on by Mythic for Team Liquid. And Ego, our last match top fragger, running right in front of the Senator. Look at this. The Senator is able to get on out of there. We got Lex all right over here in front of him. And Mythic. Let's see, Mythic was able to get that knock and confirmation over onto Rook, but we got another one right over here. Ayala, look at Ayala. I put him in the car. Ayala taking Rook. Look at this. He's taking him with him. Oh, they fell out. So let's go, guys. Let's see what's going on with the rest of them. See where Rook is headed. Rook is headed northeast away from zone. So there you go. I'll go ahead and put the map back up so you can see where everybody is going, because they are going to need to start rotating into zone, and our zone does have a lot of wall in this, so we'll go ahead and slide it on over. I think you can see most of that now. Senator made it in. He made it into this compound right under Phantom Lex's noses, and we were getting shot from over at Picado. And look at this, Picado, they are still just right on over here, so they might have been able to see him, but they are now trying to make sure that they get their loot so that when the pushes start coming, they can shove back. Alright, so we do have Team Liquid right over here near DMR and the duo now from Rook, and that is what's happening at the moment. So let's see, what is Pusher doing? Let's go up to Pusher, because I feel like Team Liquid may end up finding Pusher up here. He's just kind of hanging out, getting as much gear as he can. Look at this, he's got a Vector. He's got a Vector, guys. Vector M4 for his... Hello, Scott. Major players in this tournament. Yes, Scott, they are. These are world-class teams. They are beautiful, amazing teams. Yes, 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 Scott, you are right. Alright. It is a little quiet, though, right now, Scott, so once they start coming in, it is just total insanity. Alright, let's check in on Team Spirit. Looks like Nomi coming up. Nomi, thank you. Alright, I'm not sure if we're lagging or he's lagging. My ping is 140, so it's possible it's me. So let's find somebody else. Let's go on over to Wazdu, as he is coming up and over the top. All wide open space right in front of him, but Team Spirit not too far away. I think Team Spirit's over at the Chumacera Church. Let's see if I'm right. Let's go over here, see what's going on. No, they are right downtown in Chumacera. Alright, so I think KST right across. The Mad Bull's coming up and around the southern edge of the map, down south of Leones, getting closer to Partona. Let's go. We do have several teams in the blue now making their rotation in, and I do think NLO may run into Rook right up here near the truck stop. We got 999 coming on in, so we do have DMR coming out of La Cabarilla also in the blue. So let's go. Let's see what's going to happen next. I'm not sure where our next fight's going to be, so let's just kind of watch the map for a few minutes and figure out where the next one is going to be, because I know you guys like me, instead of watching them rotate and loot, we like to watch the map to see where our next fights are going to be. And now we are headed over to the Chumasera Church, where I thought they were in the first place, and they're not too far away from DE. DE is right on over at the compound just to the west, and I do see Team 11 not too far off in the distance as well, which is KST down in that compound right below. Look at that, he comes right up and over that edge and is able to take those shots down at KST the second he pops over. And look at looks at all these vehicles, look like little mice. Look at all the rotations. We've got more than one team rotating right on over there, and Senator gets found by Cardozen coming right up and in onto the Senator. So now here comes Team Liquid coming right up and into this craziness that's right over here with KST. And let's go back over to the church and see what we can see at the top. Let's go over to Waztu. Waztu right at the top over here, keeping an eye over onto KST right down below. And Waztu is the last one still standing for Danger Esports. Let's go back over now. Oh, Midor down to about half health as here comes Team Liquid. Team Liquid on this push. A full 4-man team coming right up and in. There goes Shays coming right on down that hill. So let's get over to Shays, see what he's doing, see if he can get over here and pick up his teammates, because Shays is the only one still standing with all of Team Liquid right on the outside of him. And we do have Waz2 up at the top, still trying to survive all this. Team Spirit still over at the church. Let's go back down and check in on what Team Liquid is doing. Oh, they do have another one from Team Spirit or KST right below them. So there they go. Team Liquid heating it up today, but look at this. KST is not too far across the street from them. So let's see, where is Shays? Right on over here. They are right up the hill trying to get those angles. He was able to get one of his teammates picked back up, but we do have, this is Team Liquid, the Brazilians beasts. Oh, let's go. And here comes the crash. We knew that this was going to be a pull-up, so now we got Mythic and Ayala both popping on out. Mythic watching right there through the door, watching him as he comes right on in. Mythic in FB, BMO coming right up and around, and there goes the last one for KST going out in 15th. We still have 14 teams in this, and they are all beginning to crush right on in. NLO and Rook now in it. We knew that that was going to happen eventually, so let's see what's going on right up here. It does look like Rook is staying quiet up at the top. So now let's go on over here. Team Spirit running right into the Mad Bulls. The Mad Bulls right there in front of them, all right behind him, as he is the Nailman is trying to get on out of there with all 4 of them from the Mad Bulls right on top of them. So Team Spirit trying to just get on out of there. Look at the split on this though. Waz2 still right up here, right in the middle of all of Team Spirit. Team Spirit, you can hear him driving out and around. Just right on the other side, we do have Team Liquid right on the outside as well. Team Liquid Gray, Team Spirit Blue. They are all right on over here near the top. Team Spirit still a full 4-man team. But let's see what's going on with Waz2. This solo with Team Spirit and all of Team Liquid pulling up and in. There is Liquid getting ready to come up and in. Waz2 with the DBS waiting them out, waiting for Team Liquid to come up and in. Team Liquid, Mythic and Ayala, both of them have been knocked, and so we got Chief right over here, and there goes Cardozen. Cardozen has been knocked by Team Spirit. Team Spirit right over here. Effect trying to get those shots right on down. And there goes Cardozo. So now we still have Waz 2 upstairs, right on top of Team Liquid. Team Liquid down below, getting picked back up. I don't think they know that there is a camper right there, right above them. But they will know soon when that DBS goes off. So now we still have NLO coming in. We missed the fight with brute force, but oh, Rook. Oh, and there goes the DBS, and he is able to finish off Chief. Oh, but now, oh no, Ayala. Ayala's been knocked by Nomi from Team Spirit. Mythic is down to about 5 HP. I don't know why I said Ayala. So Ayala, the last one, still standing as they are getting pushed up on by Team Spirit. Ayala, oh, Team Spirit just pushing right on through Team Liquid. So Team Spirit still a full 4-man team. And let's see, NLO still way up by San Martin. But we have 4FS coming in around this western edge. Our zone getting ready to pop again. And we still have 10 teams in this. So let's see where these teams are going to go now. We are going over to Ladrilla, and we've got the wall right along this way. If we go over to 4ST or 4FS, you can see that that wall is right there. So that is it. We go from right around the center zone at Ladrilla all the way to the wall. Let's see. We do have Phantom Lex coming out of El Pozo. And we've got NLO coming on down on top of the Monte Nuevo route. Hello, Reaper. Reaper, thank you for the 100 bits, Reaper. Hello, Bong. Good morning, Bong. How are you today, guys? Alright, so let's go. Let's see what else is going on. Let's see. We do have a lot of rotations happening, and I do think that DMR is right over here getting ready to slam right into 4ST or 4FS. I don't know where the T comes from. 4FS broken coming up and around this edge right across from DMR the Morte. They're coming right along this ridge, and oh, it looks like they're headed back over here towards Team 21 VP. I'm not sure who VP are. VP. A new one to today. Alright, let's go. So let's see what else is happening. Let's go back on over here. Oh, 3 point for DMR right on over here as Foops just pulled right out of that. And now VP's headed on over. Let's go. So let's see what is happening. Virtuous Pro. Oh, see, they've been in slot 3 all weekend. So now Virtuous Pro down in slot 21. I should have known. Alright, so they are right on over here. Virtus Pro still in second place. This team up to 2 eliminations and still 10 teams in this. 10 teams trying to make their way in. Let's head over to Arc. Arc right over here next to DG. DG right on over here. Let's see what's going on. And we've also got DG up on top of that hill. So we do have a solo right down here next to Arc, and all of them are trying to get those shots. But we do have, look at this, coming up right behind him. We've got another one from Arc trying to get that back angle onto all these teams. So let's see what's going on. Look at this. He is in position. He is, oh, and there goes DG. Magnum found behind that rock. And now, here we go. Raging coming right up and over, trying to find more of them up on top of the hill for DG. DG right on over here, trying to get those shots right on down on top of Arc. And let's scroll in. Sorry guys, I forgot to do that for you. Now you can see where everybody is coming in. We are at the very southern tip of the zone down on the lower right hand corner, and we do have all these teams right on top of each other. It looks like Alfie right over here on top of another team, and we are in a fight with the Mad Bulls coming right out and through that Molly. Step Bro also on fire. And we got Bigo right over here. He does find one from Team Spirit as the rest of his team are fighting the Mad Bulls right up in that house right on top of them. Team Spirit coming right up into the Mad Bulls over at the other edge. Look at this. We got the Mad Bulls on a 1-3 split on top of these hills. We have Team Spirit down here, and we also have right down below Alfie Bigo. He is down to 5 HP, trying to heal up right over here, trying to stay out of the way. He is right behind this tractor, all tucked right on in. His Team Spirit is going out and around in the wobble van, coming right up and through into Virtuous Pro. Virtuous Pro right there in front of them, and they stop right as they get right on top of Virtuous Pro. So now it's Team 7 right at the top. 4FS right on top of the hilltop, just holding down the hilltop, trying to keep people from coming on in, taking those shots over at Phantom Lex. So let's go. Let's see what else is going on. Let's go back over to this crazy fight with DG and Arc right across the way. I see Molly's coming up and through, and look at that. We got the bad boy right on over here trying to get those shots straight across the hilltop, and then we do have the hard boy and Aragon right over on the other side, both of them getting damaged as here comes DG driving all the way around on both sides of them. So let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's check out the rest of the map and see what else is happening. It does look like DG is moving out and headed towards zone. We still have NLO way at the north, but most everyone else is in zone at this point. Did Mad Bulls, I think the Mad Bulls was able to find that last player. Yes, he did. We still have Virtuous Pro right on down here. VP right over here by the solo from Team Spirit, and Team Spirit still trying to get those angles right up on top of that hill. Sorry about that, guys. There you go. Now you can see better. So let's go. Let's see what else is happening. You're welcome. I'm doing good this morning. Good, Reaper. Me too. Me too. Still need a little more coffee, but it's okay. These guys are waking me up, and there goes NLO to DMR. We got the Foopsman coming up and around with the DBS and the M4, and he's keeping an eye right behind him on VP. VP right on this edge of zone. Did get blessed with zone, but look at this. The Mad Bulls all up on top of this hill, getting ready for the push into zone as we are going still further west. We're going west of Ladrilla. The other side of that street, way over on that edge, is where we need to be. And look at this craziness. Let's see if we can get some of this map from above. You guys know that it's probably not going to be the greatest. There is Arc right behind us. And we do have Team Spirit right down below. Arc coming up on 4FS. And let's see if we could see anybody else. I think this is about all we could see from the top. Let's see. Can we see anybody else? I do see DMR not too far away, and it does look like DG pushing right up onto Arc. Let's go over to Arc, see if we can see this fight. DG, nope, they are too far away, and I think we missed that fight. Here we go, right on over here. We still have DG right here. We have a duo for DG, and right at the top of the hill, we also have Team 7 coming up and over the top. Team 7 4FS trying to get those shots right on down on top of Arc and DG. So let's go over to Arc. Let's see what the hard boys doing. They are trying to still come up right on this edge, trying to come into zone. You can see that down below just barely, but it will try to get a little closer to zone as we come on in. Virtuous Pro right over here as the Mad Bulls coming up and into his compound, and right here with the DBS is able to find one of them from the Mad Bulls. He's got an English, and there is still a Mad Bull across the street coming down that hill. Look at that. He is down to about 5 HP trying to get into zone. MVP right across the way trying to get those angles over onto him. Let's see, where is... Oh, there goes the Mad Bulls. The Mad Bulls now taken out. We are down to the last 6 teams. So let's see where everyone is. We have DMR up to the north, VP still at the east. We have Team Spirit down at the southeast, ARC and 4FS still in this fight. And one solo from Lex Pro. Let's check in on Lex. Let's see how Lex is going to be able to get into the zone. And let's see if we can get a little better idea of where the zone is. Let's see, can we go any further? We see Lex right down there. That is your zone, guys. You can see straight down all the teams. If you really look, you can see where each of the players are. They're not as solid as they used to be. They're very highlighted. It's a new update, so let's just kind of deal with that. It does look like ARC is getting ready to pull up right over here onto 4FS. 4FS down in this little dip. Let's see what the hard boy is doing. Oh, right in front of him. He just saw him, so now he knows exactly where they are. What's he going to do now? And not sure. Here comes the nade, but he does get a nade right onto his own teammate. So let's see if he can pick up his teammate and get him on out of there. Let's see what Virtuous Pro is doing right on over here, trying to get those angles up onto Team Spirit. Team Spirit right there in front of him. So let's see if he knows that Naomi is in there. Let's see what Naomi is doing. Naomi was looking out the window. Got that cheeky peek, that edge. Alright, so let's see what's going on. 4FS having an issue trying to hold back all these teams that are coming right up and in on top of them. You do have Lex Pro right there. We got the DMR right over here. Everybody's pushing right in on top of everybody, right on the western edge, just on the outside of zone now, because zone has pushed on over. VP trying to come on out of that compound. DMR able to find him as he comes out. And let's see if we can see this. We are still outside of zone, but you can see where all the players are. We are down to the remaining 5 players. And now it is down to a 1v4. It is Virtuous Pro against all 4 of them from the Murte. All 4 still standing in Treasley, up to 5 eliminations. Oh, that Molly right on top of ABC. So now here they come right around that edge and right through the window. There you have it. DMR coming in first with 10 eliminations. VP coming in second with 6 eliminations. And ARC coming in third with 4 eliminations. G top 3. Here are the rest of your scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15. Going all out. Team Liquid Mythic, 5 eliminations, 657 damage. As someone who is in the Americans, I am super thrilled to be jumping with Mythic. So we will be jumping with Mythic when we come right back. I will show you these scores again. Be right back, guys.
Left brain. Don't say we can't, oh, just don't say another word. These thoughts you've imagined aren't real, aren't adding up. You fetched your ideas from nowhere, all from another world. Your logic's impaired, your full picture is cropped. Cause we both know that one day they're just gonna try again. Without doubt, it's my say, if all's gonna mend. We both know that one day the sun's gonna rise again. So don't pout for our sake, cause this ain't the end. non-stop. 'Cause we both know that one day it's not gonna cry again. Without doubt, it's my say if all's gonna mend. We both know that one day the sun's gonna rise again. So don't pout for our sake, 'cause this ain't the end. We both know that one day the sun's gonna rise again. So don't pout for our sake, 'cause this ain't the end. The sun's gonna rise again.
One day, we're just gonna try again. Without doubt, it's our say if all's gonna mend. We both know that one day the sun's gonna rise again. So don't pout for our sake, 'cause this ain't the end.
You try hard to find the answer when no one knows how it feels between disasters. It comes and goes. The life of dreams is moving faster, and no one knows the constant fear of what comes after. We'll never know. Weighing me down, got my feet on the ground. Let's hide away from the light and run away through the night. Let's run away. We're falling hard to find the answer. Would this life we live be all that matters? The life of dreams is moving faster, and no one knows the constant fear of what comes after. And we'll never know. It's weighing me down, got my feet on the ground. Let's hide away from the light and run away through the night. Let's run away. Looks like we've come to the end of the road. There's no point in running away now. I'd rather sleep until the storm is gone. She'd rather be shooting at me now. I know it will end up in anger. I don't think we grew up, we just became older. She's aiming her words, ready to fire. I don't think that bullets will bring back desire. I don't think that bullets will bring back desire. I don't think that bullets will bring back desire. I don't think that bullets will bring back desire. Looks like a blink of an eye's not enough. She'd rather be staying for days now. I'd rather fix it than mess up again. She'd rather be burning it all now. I know it will end up in anger. I don't think we grew up, we just became older. She's aiming her words, ready to fire. I don't think that bullets will bring back desire. I don't think that bullets will bring back desire. I don't think that bullets will bring back desire. I don't think that bullets will bring back desire. I give in to the lesser fight. My body aches to be satisfied. My weakness comes and goes.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. Let's go ahead and put that up. We are headed into match 3 of 5 today for the OG Summer Cup. Yes, Johnny Gaming YouTube, my 1,000th YouTube subscriber. Such a big fan. This is the final day for stage 1. It is a $3,000 stage headed up to stage 3, which will be $25,000. This time we are jumping with Team Liquid Mythic. 5 eliminations, 657 damage. So let's find Team Liquid, see what slot they're in this match. Oh, let's see. Are they even in this one? That's the question. They aren't even in this one, guys. They are not here. Alright, so who should we jump with? Furia for Virtuous Pro, and hopefully they will have the scores for us so that we can see what the scores are today, or going into match 3. And Virtuous Pro Furia was a heavy fragger yesterday. He had almost 1,500 damage in one of the matches yesterday. So let's check in on this fragger since Team Liquid is not in this match. And we will go from there. Let me put that up there for you guys so you can see the drop spots of your favorite teams. And we will head in very shortly. I'm not sure what they're doing. We are still at 204 seconds. I haven't followed literally. The title says it. Oh, that's all right, Johnny. That's all right. I forgive you. Of course I do. All right. So still waiting on the scores. I'm not sure what's going on in the background today, but the background is a little bit crazy. We tried to get into the room and it no longer existed, so I'm not sure what that was about. They had to restart the room. You know how it goes, guys. You know how it goes. But we should be heading out pretty soon. I'm not sure why they're letting it count down. I'm guessing there's something going on in the background again. But I am still waiting for the scores, and if they pop the scores up, that gives us plenty of time to go over them. Oh, I need coffee, Johnny. Can you make some coffee just suddenly appear for me? just kind of abracadabra. Man, still no scores. I am keeping a watch on that, guys, for us, and they're just letting the count down apparently. But we are good, and whew, rough start to this morning again, guys. But that's on me for not getting up earlier and drinking more coffee. There are several streamers casting this tournament. They have several that are doing it in Russian. They've got some for Uzbekistan. They've got some that are in Greek. They got all sorts of streamers going on. And they're not pushing all our streams, so if you wonder why there's so few of us watching it over here, I don't think English streams are the big thing over in this server, since it is a CIS server. It is a Russian server. So we just have to deal with what we're dealing with. And we have just over a minute left and still no scores. I see all sorts of people typing, even the one that usually posts the scores, so hopefully we'll get them very soon. Here he's typing again. Let's see. Nope, not yet. It would be nice to have the scores before we start, though. Maybe that's what he's waiting for. Maybe he's trying to figure it out. I can't read Russian, so I'm not exactly sure what is going on. So we just wait and see. Hang in there with me, guys. We will be getting into this match and these heavy, insane teams. And 29 seconds. You just never know sometimes what you're gonna get when you say that you'll do something for someone, right? But I will be doing an Evil Green game coming up very soon, and thanks to these kind Russian CIS teams, they are gonna make our Evil Green games fun. Oops. What? Wow, guys. Okay. Well, that was interesting. Huh. I don't know what that's all about. I don't know. Yeah, everybody's now filling up the chat. So, like I said, you just never know what you're gonna get. I'm guessing that we'll have a new code coming up soon. I have no idea what that says. He just announced something in Russian, and I don't speak. Well, I can say a few words in Russian. I can't speak in Russian, or I can't read it. That's for sure. So I'm not sure exactly what's happening. Let's see if he's going to be doing... I can understand the emojis. The emotes. I got that down. I don't know what happened, though. I don't know if they started without a team. I don't know. We do know that Team Liquid wasn't in there, so maybe they started without... Who knows? I have no idea. No idea. Sunshine, I can't play right now. I'm still trying to cast. Sorry, sunshine. Alright, guys. Let's see. I don't know what's happening. Don't know if we're gonna have to wait. I mean, just have to wait and find out. Not exactly the way we want to do it. I should run and get some coffee, so I will be right back. Hopefully we have some idea what's going on. Be right back, guys. I'm gonna go grab some coffee while we figure this out.
I know it's over when my walls are rising. There's no going back again. It's getting harder to go through the motions, 'cause we both know how this ends. I know myself a little too well, and it's a little too hard to let you go when you keep coming back. I know it hurts, but we're losing this fight for the last time. I can be the bad guy, so blame it on me. So blame it on me. Just blame it on me. Blame it on me. Just blame it on me. I can be the bad guy, so blame it on me. Yeah, I know we lost touch, but I'm still here. We were young, we were kids, it was something rare. I told you everything, but when it all burned down and you were left with nothing, did you question God or did you see it coming? Come on, oh come on, yeah. When it all burned down and you lost my number, or you couldn't even call, didn't know if you recovered or not. Come on. When it all burned down and you were left with nothing, did you question God or did you see it coming? Come on, come on. You were someone I trusted with all my heart. Always understood where I was coming from. You cared about me, but when it all burned down and you lost my number, or you couldn't even call, didn't know it.
Welcome back, everyone. We are headed into Erangel once again, but this time I have some coffee. Thank you, Johnny, for the abracadabra. You just come in clutch every time, Johnny. I know that was because of you. So let's see if Team Liquid is in this one this time. We'll see what's happening. No one in their slots as per usual. Oh, we got Team Spirit in here though. Let's see. No Team Liquid this time. So this time let's go with Killer Joe, just because. And let's put up the map for you guys. There we go. Let's try this again. And look at this. 14 seconds. And let's see. Did they give us the scores yet? Yes. Here are the scores. So, NLO still coming in first with 96 total points. Virtus Pro second with 88 total points. And DG coming in third with 80 points. There are your scores going into the third match of today. And our flight path is from Stallberg going down through Yasnaya Farm and military base all the way across the base. Whew. Just enough time to get some new coffee, Johnny. So at the start of the flight path, we do have several teams jumping off already. We do have Brute Force going with the Merte going over towards Severny. We have Cave and DG right over here near Yasnaya. We have the Mad Bulls headed right on over next to Danger Gaming. And this is Ark right there with them. What else is going on? We are still with Rook, and it looks like Rook is going down towards the prison shelter area. They are taking over this whole area right down here. And Cave is already in a fight right over here in Yasnaya. So let's head over to Yasnaya, see what's happening between Cave. They do have one of them from DG knocked, so Magnum has been knocked. Let's check in on Limbo Boom. Limbo Boom trying to get on down. He does have the Honey Badger, may be able to pick up Mummy, so let's, Magnum Mummy. Where did Mummy come from? And let's see what else is happening. We do have the team coming in and across, and Cave is in big trouble now. Keep is the last one still standing. He is trying to get his teammates picked back up, and now there's just now one left, and here comes the push by, oh, and he's on fire. He's trying to get the fire off of him from that Molly, and his teammate's on fire, and he's down to 5 HP. There goes his teammate. It is now a 1v4 situation, and all of them are pushing up and in. We still have the even Magnum down to about 5 HP, and there goes Cave Keep. So Cave now going out in 15th. So let's go. Let's check in on our map, see where everyone's going. We are going all the way over to the western edge again. We got a lot of water in this. Senator has been knocked, and we do have, oh, and there goes Rock. So now we are down to Waz2 and Tonight, and they're right over here in Watertown. So let's see what's going on over here. Let's see what's going on over here. Who were they fighting with? Let's go over here, find out. It was 4FS, also a green team. And I almost knocked my coffee over. That would have been sad. Team Spirit right down here in a fight now, right over at Sunnyvale. And they've got Phantom Lex right in here. Phantom Lex is down to just a duo with all Team Spirit all spread out in all angles right around. We got Eagle right over here trying to spray Team Spirit out of the cars. They are right on the outside. So let's see what else is going on. We do have Navi down in the military base, and we've got the rest of the teams all up and around everywhere. We do have Ark over by the Mad Bulls right in. Look at Ego trying to, oh, Ego does find effect through that. We still only have 4 teams in zone. All the rest of the teams do have to rotate, so the rotation will be coming pretty quick. And let's check in over here, see what's happening as Nomi from Team Spirit trying to come on in right on the other side. Let's check in on Nomi, see what's going on. Nomi is still in this, and TSK26, Team Spirit 26, K26 trying to get his teammate picked back up. And so let's see what's Nomi over here. Nomi does a Naomi right down below. So let's see if Naomi, I think Naomi may be going out, but it does look like we are right over here with Maya's right on top. So we do have a 2v3 at the moment because they were able to get that res off onto effect. But I don't think Naomi may, they made the smoke trail, and Naomi was able to get on over. So Phantom Lex now right over here Ego trying to spray it down, and let's see what Maya is doing right on over here. Maya is just holding it down the staircase, and we do have another, what the heck? Sorry about that, guys. We do have another crazy fight going on right over here. Let's see what's happening. If we could see what's happening over here in crates. It did look like we had a fight going on, but I don't see now what I saw just a second ago. We lost 2 of them from Danger Esports over to De Morte. No, it wasn't even to De Morte. Alright, guys, let's see what else is happening. It looks like the rest of the map is pretty calm. I'll go ahead and leave that up for you guys for the time being. And we still have this 1v4 or 2v4 situation now. It is a 2v4, and I don't think Ego has any boost. He has not boosted up. Oh, Ego gets K26 down. Now he's jumping out. He does hear the other one coming right up and in. This is Nomi on the backside. Look at this crazy angle peek. Just a sliver of space to get those shots from the UMP. Ego's still trying to look at this. Maya finally moving off that staircase and coming over trying to cover for Ego as Nomi is right down below. Ego at the top of the stairs, and look at this. They got that. Res off again. Oh, Ego trying to get him down to about 5 HP, and this is still a brutal fight. Let's see what Maya is doing right on over here. Maya back to the staircase, holding the staircase down, and look at this, right through the windows. Ego doing all the work right on over here, and let's see, Maya does come on down. Maya now trying to get those angles over onto him as none of Team Spirit is able to heal back up, but we look at this. We have Rook coming in from the top of the hill now. So they hear all this chaos going on right down here, and now here comes Rook to third party this, and Ego still getting pushed up right on over here. Ego able to find K26, and Rook now coming in from 4 directions, coming right on in on top of the duo for Phantom, Lex, and Team Spirit. Team Spirit, Nomi is the last one still standing with all of Rook coming right up and around him now, just all trying to push right into this compound. All 4 angles covered. Nomi right over on the top, and there goes Ego. Ego does get knocked by Rook. And so now Ego right over here, and here comes the Mollies right on top of Ego. Ego trying to stay out of it, but here comes Team 21 from the top of the hill to get into this third party as well. That is VP Furia. Furia is right over here. Let's go over to Maya, see what Maya is doing. Maya holding down the staircase once again. Let's see what's going to happen as they come right up and in, right on past, and there goes Phantom, Lex. All of Rook getting one of the eliminations, but now Furia, he can see you right through this angle. Furia is down to about 5 HP, able to get down behind this vehicle and head on out. And VP trying to keep the car alive, getting away from Rook. And our zone is getting ready to pop again. And we do have all these teams coming into zone from the east side, and now our zone has centered up, and we are going from Hospital to Primorsk right over here, all the way over to the edge of Pachinki. And we do have Rook right over here with VP, but look at this. Grimace Gaming is coming up right behind VP now. So we're going to have 3 teams right over here. We've got the Mad Bulls right on top. Oh, right on top of Arc right over here. Let's see what's going on. And I'll try to get the sky view of this craziness right over here by Sunnyvale. See what we can see over here. And that is not where I wanted to be, guys. Let's try VP. Let's get on over here. As here comes Grimace Gaming and Rook. We got all 3 of these crazy teams right on top of each other. VP, Grimace Gaming, and Rook coming up on top of the hills right on over here. I'll try to keep that there for you guys so you can see the 3 teams fighting outside a zone. And we are right over here in the Chopsticks by Gekka. And we do have the Mad Bulls right on the outside. We just got to see DeLuca, the last Erangel match today, get that 1v4. So we still have this chaos over on the screen right down below. Let's go on over to VP. VP is in first place at the moment. Furia, the last one, still standing, and Furia trying to get over on top of a hill. But look at that, we do have another team up here. It's the Money Makers. The Money Makers right over here, also trying to get the angles right up and over on top of this. And we still have GG over here with Rook in this crazy fight. And two of them are knocked. Moxie way down at the Blues. And let's see, the Blue Barn House is trying to head on back to Moxie as we got Rook just coming through. And it does look like Rook is going to be able to pick their team back up. But look at this, the Money Makers, the Sharks are coming out and around trying to get some angles over onto this as well. Let's see what the Icy Boss is doing. They are right up on top. In zone in a hill. So let's go. Let's see what else is happening. We do have, look at this. We got Brute Force right up here. Brute Force coming into Danger Esports. Danger Esports over here. And look at this, Brute Force just coming up on all angles, getting ready to push right up and in. And Waz2, it has been found, and Brute Force getting ready to push right up into him. Here comes BF right in front of him. Oh, and Waz2 is able to get the one knock, but he's down to about 20 HP as the other one from Brute Force is coming up. His teammate coming up from behind trying to help out. And the rest of Brute Force coming right on in. And look at this, Waz2 trying to get these shots. And Tonight on the outside also trying to get the shots onto Brute Force. Brute Force is able to get, oh! Brute Force down to 5 HP. 5 HP between winning this and getting all of his team back up or losing to the duo from Danger Esports. All right, so let's go. Let's go back to the map over here so you guys can see what's happening. And scroll on over. There you go. You can see where all your teams are. And what else is happening? It does look like Grimace Gaming is right over here in the middle of all of the Money Makers. We've got the Money Makers right up top. Let's check in on the Icy Boss. The Icy Boss coming in and around with Molly's and Nate's trying to get the team, the duo that are downstairs. We got Focus downstairs and Moxie trying to throw those Nates right, or the smokes right on up so that they can't come in. And the rest of the teams all pretty much center zone along the Gaka, the fields to the north of Gaka. Oh, Moxie down to about 20 HP. Focus has been knocked, so now it is Moxie versus the Money Makers, and the Money Makers coming on in, all four of them rushing right on in. Look at that. Very little damage to the Money Makers and more loot for them. All right, let's go ahead and scroll on in, guys. See what else is happening. It does look like we got another fight right over here. The Mad Bull's in a fight with Rook. Rook coming right up and in. Let's see what's going on with English right on the outside, getting ready to run into Rook. Rook coming in right behind him, but we also have Ark. If Ark is blue, yes, Ark coming up and around as well. And now one of them gets knocked from Rook. So let's go over to Rook, see what's happening, because they are being super aggressive today. And we did lose one, as here goes Killer Joe in the Smash Up Derby. And here comes Ark coming in from the north, and we do have the Mad Bulls right on over here to the west. So the Mad Bulls trying to rotate, trying to get up that hilltop as our zone pops again. And we've got another donut zone going from Gaka to Quarry. So all of this is in zone right here. And they are still pulling up. And look at this. Now we have Team 18, which are Nave. Nave right over here getting pulled up on by the two different teams. We got the Mad Bulls going around one way. We got Rook coming up from the backside. And we have 4 teams right over here. Let's go. Let's see what else is happening. We do have Brute Force right over here by DG. DG right in the middle of Brute Force. Brute Force right on top of them. Brute Force is Team 20 today, so let's see what's going on. Brute Force, one of them has been knocked. Let's see if we can get him picked back up. And there he goes. So now Brute Force down to just a solo. Let's go back over to Killer Joe, see what's happening, because Killer Joe is in the center of all this chaos. We do have right in front of us Team 18 Nave and Ark coming up right behind them. So let's scroll on in. We'll stay here for just a minute because it does look like we've got the money makers right over here on top of Ark as well. So let's go over here and see what's going on with this chaos as the money makers are getting taken down by Ark. And I see two of them from the money makers taken out as they are now chasing down the solo from the money makers, still in it. And I think there goes the money makers, guys. And we still have this chaos right on over here at the recall center. So let's see what's happening. We got Nave and Rook. And I also see another team not too far away. The Mad Bulls, they are all right in here. So we'll go ahead and stay here for just a minute while all this chaos is happening. Rook is down to just Killer Joe. Killer Joe still trying to get those shots into Nave as Nave is coming right up and in. And he's able to get that res. Oh, and he does get another with this S12. Trying to stay out of that melee because, guys, the floor is lava. And here comes Ark coming up and around the top of this hill. So we have three solos over here. We have the Mad Bulls, Nave, and Rook with Ark coming up and in now. The Mad Bulls are coming in as well. I don't see where Ark is on this. Ark is still up, way up at the top of that hill. But now it is a 2v1v1 in this recall. Oh, one of the Mad Bulls eating that nade by Lemon. Lemon right over on the other side. And let's see what's going on for Nave. Getting ready to throw another nade over onto the Mad Bulls. And that was Toluca, the one that we got to see do the 1v4. So let's see, what is English doing? English getting ready to throw those nades. And oh, Nave coming down now on top of Rook. Rook right on over there. And there goes Nave. The nade by English. She was able to take him down and out. And we did lose the Killer Joe from Rook. But now here comes Ark onto the money. To the Mad Bulls. The Money Bulls. Yeah, there you go. The Mad Bulls right down below are coming up right on top of them. You guys can still see that down below. Let's go back over to the Mad Bulls. And oh, here comes Demerte. We got Pusher coming up and around, not too far away. And our zone shifted again, going more west. We are going all the way over to the west. So now Toluca getting ready to throw some nades as here comes the push by the full squad of Acrid. So they are coming up and in. So let's see if this nade. Oh, Toluca eating the nade. Oh, there they go. Oh, Fragger. Look at this. He is up to 7 eliminations, guys. 11 for Ark. And we are still right on over here. Our solo from Brute Force going right through the middle of the Demerte. Demerte taking over the whole center zone right on over at this edge. So let's scroll on in, and that's about as far as I can go. And then we've got the solo getting chased down. DMR finding them. And so now we still have 4 teams in this. We still have Fury. Oh, Furia is still alive for Virtuous Pro. And as you guys have already seen, Virtuous Pro is up to 88 total eliminations. NLO is not in this, so Virtuous Pro may end up being on top of the leaderboard once again today. We do have DG, Ark, and Demerte. They are all still right here in this match. So let's scroll on in and let's go. The hospice being center zone. Furia now getting chased down. They are chasing him down. DMR, all of them right behind him. Demerthe not giving any of these solos a chance to get any more points. They are all right there, right behind him, as they are driving right next to DG and Arc. Arc is right there in front of them at the top of this. So Furia just coming out and around this edge. And let's go over to DG. Let's see what's going on. DMR is center zone. Oh, and we shifted now. We are going back over towards Arc. Arc is in zone now, getting blessed by zone, and DMR, a few of them in zone. But our solo, Furia, does have to come up and in, and he's going to come right up and over, right on top of Arc. Arc right there, right in front of him. He's like, oops, sorry. Didn't see you there. Now coming right up and over next to DMR. Furia just all over the place, just trying to find this place to call home, guys. And let's go ahead and see if we can figure out what this final zone is doing. Furia going in reverse, trying to get on out of the spray by Arc and DMR. We're close to it. We can almost see all these teams in here. We can see Arc, DMR, and we are just missing DG, which is way back over there. You can see him by the swamp. So we'll go ahead and just hang out right here, see what we can see. And look at Furia. He is in the smoking mobile. Oh, they caught him. Arc found him. But he does go out in 4th place, making all sorts of points for his team. So we have a 4B2. No, we have a 4B. Let's see, 3. So full teams mostly. So let's go. Treesley right on the backside of that limbo. Boom, paying attention to where he is. Let's see if we can figure out what's going on. I think our next fight is right over here. I don't know if we can get over there fast enough to see what's happening. We do have Arc over at the other side. You do see that Demerthe is coming down and around, and DG right there on that edge. Remember, DG is a trio. And we do have, look at that, they are all right in there. I don't know if you can see it with as light as their tags are now. Let's check in on Pusha right on over here. And let's see what Woe is doing. Woe coming up and in. And we still have Fragger over here. Fragger with 7 eliminations. Let's go ahead and stick with Fragger for a minute. And we'll give these fraggers some screen time love. We got a full team. Oh, DG is now down to just a duo. One of them has been knocked. So let's see, where is Limbo Boom? Limbo Boom right over here. So all these teams are right over here, right on top of each other. Let's see if we can get over to that chaos and see what is happening. Let's scroll on up and see where everyone is. We do have Arc right down below. DMR and DG should be right. Oh, no, it is just DMR versus Arc now, and DMR Foopsman is right over here trying to pick up Teasley. Teasley right on over here. Here comes the rest of Arc coming up and around. We are on the Fragger. Fragger is his name, and he's up to 7 eliminations. Perfect name for this. So let's go. Let's see what's going on. We're picking up Teasley. We are still a full 4-man team on both teams. So it is a 4v4, and we are right over here just to the north of the hospice. And there you go. You can see how these teams are just out and moving around, and they are getting ready. Arc is pushing right up and in. Let's see what's going on right down below. Teasley is still knocked, so now we've got Pusher and Helios, the last two still standing over here for Demerthe. Here comes the last one coming up and through, the bad boy for Arc, and they are still coming up and in. Helios still at the top, and the nade. What a nade, finishing off this Erangel match. Let's go ahead and turn that off. Arc coming in first with 17 eliminations. Fragger getting 8 of the 17. Or 6, yeah, 17. DMR coming in second with 3 eliminations, and DG coming in third with 8 eliminations. GG top 3. Here are the rest of your scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15. Going all out. Arc Fragger, 8 eliminations, 711 damage. We'll be jumping with Fragger when we come right back. Be right back, guys.
This product is brought to you by Unknown Brain. Thank you for listening. Love you all.
Won't you say why you're a stranger now? Your eyes escaping mine when I sit you down. Don't you feel like we're holding on onto a fairy tale, but the magic's gone? Been months of bluffing the blushes and faking the butterflies. Wake up, yeah, I'm kicking the castle down. Ooh, yeah, I think it's time to talk. Ooh, yeah, I think it's time
Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Here are the scores up to the minute. Going into today's fourth match, NLO up to 96 total points. DG coming in second with 93, and VP coming in with 92. There are your scores, and we are headed into Miramar. So let's go, and we are going to be jumping this time with Arc Fragger. 8 eliminations, 711 damage. Let's see if Arc Fragger is in this. Yes, he is. There he is, guys. And is Team Liquid. Look at this. Team Liquid is in here. We should have been jumping with Team Liquid because we missed jumping with them the last match. Alright, so let's go. Let's see where this flight path is taking us. We are going just west of the Oasis, north of La Cabarilla, up at the wall, going down across Crater Free Fields between Monte Nuevo and Power Grid, over the top of Chumacera, minus Del Valle, and to Prison Island. So AFKs will be dumped off on land, so we will have some nom-noms if there are any AFKs in here. And right now we are jumping, whoops, we are jumping with Arc Fragger. Let's get on over here, see if we can find out what is going on up towards La Cabarilla. We have the Money Makers and Navi both jumping together right close. NLO are leaders for today, going into match 4 of 5. So let's see. We do have Team Liquid jumping with Rook. Once again, they are right on top of each other. And now Arc is off the plane. And we do see Team Spirit right there with them, and Team 19, which this time is Danger Gaming, and it looks like they are all headed over to Picado area. I did see Picado right there in front of them, so let's see what else is going on our drop spots. Let's see if we could scroll on in. It does look like Cave is jumping right over here with KST. So KST not too far. Look at this flight path. That was crazy. And our first zone has popped, and it is very central. We're going from the Hacienda all the way down just to the bridges of Pardona. Let's go over here and see what's going on with Nave and the Money Makers. Let's see what's happening right on down below. We are all the way at the northern edge of the map, so let's see. We do have the Money Makers, Team 15. It looks like they're split between a duo from Nave. We'll go ahead and keep that on the map down below. And oh, look at that. We got Cardoza, and he's over here being... just got a knock on two. Let's see what's going on. We do have one more from Rook right over here, and it looks like Rook is leaving. No, he is coming into Hacienda. So we still have a duo for Team Liquid. I have a 144 ping, so I have no idea what Team Liquid is dealing with in this tournament. But look at this. He's going to be right over there. Mythic getting ready to get those shots. And, oh, I do think the Money Makers might be taking over this. Let's see what's going on as he's coming right up and in. Let's check in on Navi. Navi is down one player, and we do still have 2 players up. So let's see what's going to happen. Looks like Navi trying to get down off the roof as the Money Makers were pushing right up on top of the roof. He is right up over here and keeping an eye across onto Navi right across from him. So let's check the map really quick, because we do know that Rook did push up onto Team Liquid, and we do have this fight right up here in the lower right hand corner for La Cabarilla, and we do have a couple of teams right down here, and even the Mad Bulls are coming across the bridge over by Via Del Mar. So we'll have another fight there fairly quickly between Cave and... Let's go on down here and see what's going on with Cave. Right over here with KST. Both of them full 4-man teams right across from each other. And we do have the Mad Bulls coming right up and in. So We'll see what's going to happen. It does look like the money makers are getting pushed up on by Nave right down in the lower right-hand corner. We'll see what he's going to do. He is the solo remaining for the money makers. And Cave trying to get those angles. Virtuous right over here. Vitsua, I don't know. Cave right on over here. Ooh, one of them's knocked up here. Let's see what's going on up at the Hacienda. Mythic has been knocked, but they did clear out Rook. So we do have 4 eliminations for Team Liquid, the Beasts of Brazil. Alright guys, Nave. Oh, Nave just finished off the last of the money makers. So let's head on down now to Cave and KST fight. Let me put this back on the map back up so you guys can see where your teams are rotating. We do have a team NLO coming all the way down from Camp Militar. We have Grimace Gaming over in Puerto Paricio and Arc coming in and across from Impala. We do have the Mad Bulls down on Prison Island in Bartona. And we do have Toluca from the Mad Bulls right across the bridge from Cave and KST. So we do have those teams outside of zone, but if you look at zone, we are clustering over on this western edge. We have several teams, and it does look like Alfie is getting pulled up right over here by Team 21 VP, Virtuous Pro, and there goes one from Virtuous Pro, and we've got Malloy in the background. We'll keep an eye on that for just a second, see what Malloy is going to do. Malloy, not too far away. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Let's go back over here, and we do have several teams keeping an eye on all of this, so let's see what's going to happen. We also have Alfie way over on this edge, and we have a full 4-man team for Alfie, but he is over here by himself, just holding down this compound. We'll go ahead and scroll on out again so that you guys can see what's happening. And Cave is still getting chewed up. So let's see what's going on. Strict has been taken down, and he is down to about 5 HP. Keep coming right up and around, and I do see KST. It does look like one is not. No, he is doing just fine. And Brute Force in a fight now with Virtuous Pro. So Brute Force coming in right on over here. Let's see what's going on. Let's see if we can scroll on up and see where all these teams are coming in by this gas station right on down here by the farm. So we do look at that. Brute Force right across the street from Alfie, and we do have other third parties not too far away. We'll keep an eye on that, see if they're gonna come in on this crash or not. And let's see what's going on with Cave. Cave did lose a player right on over here. And we still have the Mad Bull. Nope, Toluca has moved, and he is coming up and around towards zone. But we do have Virtuous Pro not too far away from what we're watching right down below. We still have, and I think here comes the push by Brute Force. Brute Force getting shot right out of that vehicle. And so now Brute Force coming right across the street. We'll have to keep an eye on this because we do have VP not too far away as well. And right now we are watching a 1v4. Let's see what's going to happen now for Brute Force right down here. Brute Force does have another player coming up to back him up, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. And there it goes. So Brute Force, oh, nope, Brute Force is still a duo, so we'll keep an eye on that. But let's go ahead and go back to the map. You can see that we still have Nave coming in from La Cabarilla. We still have the Mad Bulls down in Bartona, and NLO and GG still. Oh, we might have a fight for GG and Arc. It looks like they're getting really close to each other over on that edge as well. Let's head on over there, see what's happening right in this, and then we've got another central zone. So our zone is centering up for these teams, and GG Focus trying to pay attention right on. Oh, what a laser with that 4x scope. So now let's get over and see what's going on. We are down to just a duo, as here comes Grimace Gaming Young right up and through, right next to the Hard Boy. The Hard Boy does not take a shot. He lets him drive right on through. Grimace Gaming, 2 of them right here. Look at that. They are just circling, trying to figure out where he is, and he's just right here in front of them. And let's see, where is the other one? Fragger. Fragger was our last match top fragger, and he is way far away. He's not going to be able to help Hardboy out. Hardboy still right over here, hanging out behind these crates. Is Grimace Gaming just driving all right around him. And it does look like Virtuous Pro right over here. Oh, he does get found, guys. And we have another pull-up right on over here. It does look like Brute Force came back. Brute Force did come back onto Alfie, but we do have VP not too far away as well. And VP is right behind us as we are keeping an eye on this right down below. So we'll keep an eye on this compound because Alfie is stuck between two different squads. So let's see what else is going on. Everybody coming on in, and let's see, Team Liquid coming up right over here onto Team Spirit. Team Spirit right across the way. Ooh, K26 finding one of their, look at this, the Mythic over here just popping up, trying to get those shots over onto that edge. And now here comes Cardozen right on over here. Hello, Zuli. Alright, so Alpha 7, I haven't seen them today at all, so I don't think Alpha 7's in here, Zuli. I know they were, but we're down to 15 teams, so I think Alpha 7 gave up on all that. Let's check in on Cardozen. Cardozen just hanging out, just getting some loot, not too worried about it. And one of them from Alfie just got knocked, and I'm not sure where this fight is going on. There we go, VP coming up and over. It does look like there are at least one or two knocked for VP right on over here. And we still have Brute Force coming up and around right on the other side, coming right up to where we've got Alfie in here. So let's go. Let's see what's going on with Alfie right on over here. We did get everybody picked up, but Step Bro still knocked out in that field. VP still taking all those shots from across, and we do have Brute Force pushing right up and in. Brute Force is just down to a duo, but they are still pushing right up and in onto this compound. There you go, guys. Sorry. Alright, it looks like the Mad Bull's in a fight with Team Spirit now. Oh, right behind him. And no, and now it is just down to a solo for Brute Force. Brute Force might be able to pick him up, but they are getting pulled up on by now. Nave is right across the street. Don't forget that. Oh, and look at that. Navi finishing off Alfie. So let's go. Let's see what's going on in there. Gonna be a Brute Force. We'll be able to pick that up. We can see up in the upper right hand corner that VP is still right back there as Navi is coming up and in to push up onto Brute Force. Brute Force trying to get this res off as Lemon right there with that nade. Oh, it's a smoke. Lemon threw a smoke towards the door. So let's go back to the map. Let's see what's going on as we watch this unfold. Lemon getting ready for this push, but Lemon is going to come into the... Oh, they were right there together. Both of them from Brute Force on the stairs getting taken down and out. Let's go over to the fight with the Mad Bulls and Team Spirit. Team Spirit down to just a duo. They got to get that pick back up. And now, look at this. The Mad Bulls are down to just a solo. And he's trying to come out and around. He's got to get Toluca pick back up. Toluca was the top fragger today. Let's see. We watched him do a 1v4. So we got to get him back up onto his feet. And, oh, there goes another one. There goes English as all of Team Spirit now are coming out and around trying to get those shots. And there goes the Mad Bulls to Team Spirit in our zone getting ready to pop again. Let's see where we are going this time. We have KST coming in. We have VP right on over here. We have Nave, Danger, Esports, Team Spirit, Cave, Grimace Gaming, Team Liquid, NLO, and we've got Fragger. He was the top fragger of the last match over here in Picado as a solo. So he's getting ready to get on out of Picado, headed up and over towards all this wide open space. So let's see where everybody's going to go. Not sure now at the moment who is going to be the next one to get into a fight, but we're going to try to catch it before it happens. Alright, let's scroll on out just a little bit. There you guys go. You can see the rotations of your teams. Let's go. I've never sent. Oh, I never sent that. What happened here? That's for you, Jack. Sorry. Never sent. And Fragger now trying to just pop him, but look at that. Fragger does have a Team Nave coming up right behind him. And Team Liquid. We got Nave and Team Liquid all right over here next to Fragger. Here comes Mythic and Cardozen right on the outside where Fragger is holed up in these cements. So they're right here underneath Nave. Nave up at the top trying to get those shots right on down onto Team Liquid. Let's check in on Flip. Flip right over here. Oh, and he does have Mythic pinned right there behind that rock. Let's see what Mythic is doing. Let's head on down and see. Oh, he is just trying to get those angles straight up that hill. Let's pay attention to how Mythic solves this problem right here behind this rock, shooting up towards the top of that hilltop. And that's how he fixed it. He's going to hop into the car with Cardozen. Look at this car. This car is beautiful. And now they are headed straight at Cave. Oh, that's a way to get out of a car, boys. All right, so Cave is right here in front of them in that compound right down below. And here they go, right up and over. So now I do see Navi is still right on top of Fragger, but Arc is down below. And now we got NLO maybe gonna find Virtuous Pro and Team Spirit down here in another fight. Let's see what's going on with Team Spirit with Grimace Gaming coming up into the Chumacera Church. And we got Moxie right across. Everyone seeming to pay attention to Moxie right on over here as one of his teammates is going right up and over. So we do have to pay attention to where everyone is going. And then Nave way up here with NLO. Let's see what's happening with this fight from above. And Moxie does get knocked. I'll go ahead and get that off the screen in just a second. And we do have Nave right over here with NLO right down below by the village, just outside of Power Grid. So let's see what's going on. Focus trying to get over to Young, but Young is bleeding out fast. Look at how fast Young is bleeding out. Let's go over to see what Yummy is doing. Oh, comes right on out with the MG3. He's got the MG3 and all of Team Spirit right down below. Team Spirit coming through that Molly and right up and over. So it is just now Focus and Young. Young was picked right back up. So let's go. Let's see. They are out in the blue. They do have to come on in. Zone is getting ready to pop again. And it went to the southwest this time. And we still have Nave and NLO right over here. And it does look like Nave is getting pulled up on by all of them from NLO. Lemon trying to get on out of there. We did lose 6. So now let's see. Trying to get on in right in front of NLO at the top of the leaderboards. Let's not forget NLO 96 total points coming into Mirror match, and there are still 10 teams and they are down to a trio. And now they do have to come down to the south. Let's go on in, see what's going on. It does look like Young has been knocked probably by the blue zone. Team Spirit coming on in danger. Esports may end up with Team Spirit right in their lap, and they are all right on over here. We still have Team Liquid in this. Cardozen and Mythic still right across the street from all of this. And KST coming in, VP coming in. Let's go. Let's see what the center of zone looks like. See if I can click on Fragger at all. Nope, I can't click on Fragger. Let's go over to Cardozen. And we are over here at the gas station. So this gas station is center zone-ish. Team Spirit still coming up right behind Danger Esports. I still feel like that might be our next fight. So let's go ahead and scroll on in. And there you can see your team's rotations. You can see that NLO is still coming in from the north, but KST, who was down in Via Del Mar, went north, and now they are coming back down south, and they're going to end up right in the lap of Virtuous Pro. You can see that. You can see that happening in live action. So let's get on over here, see what's going to happen as they come pulling right up and in, not too far away from Arc. We could see Arc Fragger right across the street, but we know that VP is coming up right behind him. And look at that, Team Spirit still in a fight with GG. Nomi not giving up on this fight, so we still have the fights going on between the teams out in the blue. They are out in the blue, but here comes Team Spirits right up onto Waztu. Waztu right here on the outside trying to hold down these grays. And our zone getting ready to pop again in 6 seconds, guys. Nomi does get that confirmation over onto Young, so now we do have GG down to just a solo, and there goes Focus going out to the blue zone, guys. Let's go. Let's scroll on in a little bit and see what's going on. We still have Danger Esports right on top of Team Spirit, right at the top. One of them is in zone and the rest of them are not. Senator is in zone right there, so the rest of the team probably getting ready to get on over there. We have Team Liquid pushing their way up and into zone. You know that Team Liquid, they are beasts on Miramar, so let's see what they're gonna do. They chose center zone, and Fragger coming right out of that shack right in front of them, and oh, there goes Mythic. You know, Fragger, the last match top Fragger is now up to 2 eliminations. Center zone keeping Team Liquid from being at the top of the hill on top of them, and you can see that all these teams are right on over here. I just missed when KST came up and in onto a team, and I missed which team that was. So let's go, guys. Let's check this out. Let's go back to the map and see what's going on with Furia right over here, because Furia getting pulled up on by Nave right across the way. Let's see if I can get anything from the sky view from KST perspective and see what we can see. Do you see that Team 19 Danger Esports is over by Team Spirit? We got KST right down, we got Arc right down here, and Furia. So let's see if I can get as many of these teams in here. There you guys go. You can see what is going on in this crazy zone, and Furia still holding this off, and we do have Name right over here next to him trying to get those shots over onto NLO. As NLO trying to get into zone, falling right out of that window as he is trying so hard. Oh, and NLO 9 has been knocked, and he was a top fragger yesterday. We know we got to keep him in this match if we want to win it. We still have 8 teams. 18 stage 5 going down to stage 6 in 2 seconds, and we'll see where we are rotating now right over the top of Fragger. So Fragger will be center zone. So let's go ahead and scroll on in a little bit more so that we can see where our zone is going. Fragger is center zone straight across. Let's go. You can see that Furia is still right there next to Nave. We still have all these teams trying to get into zone. I'm sorry about the very light tags, but that's a new PUBG thing, so you can't really see the tags. You just have to kind of look for where your player is. Alright, let's go over to Fragger, see what he's doing. He's over here in the shack. And Furia still trying to hold off Nave. Oh, right to the face with the DBS. And now Fragger trying to find NLO does get Lemon. So let's go. Let's see what else is going on. And we do have Team Spirit right over here trying to come up onto Team 11. Team 11 right on across the way. KST is down to just a duo now, I think. Let's see what's going on. Yes, KST down to just Tima and Shays. And let's go. Let's see what else is going on. What is going on with Team Spirit over here? They're still throwing those nades up and over, trying to get those trying to get those confirmations. K26 down to about 5 HP, but KST coming up and over the top of that ridge is able to find him. Let's scroll on in down below, see if we can get better angles on this crazy. Look at this last zone. We are all right on over here. Cave on top of Fragger and NLO, and we are still moving in our zone, getting ready to pop again. So Fragger's still holding him off. Fragger has NLO right behind him, coming right up and over, throwing the nades over onto KST. We still have Cave right over on the other side, and there goes KST as NLO pushing him off. And now let's go. Let's see what else is happening as Nave does have to come all the way in and across right in front of Fragger. Fragger down there just keeping an eye on what everybody is doing, because we got Nave and KST. Fragger in his little dip, but look at that. Fragger gets the airdrop right on top of him, and here comes Cave pushing him right up and in. Let's get a little closer, guys, see if we could see. We are down to 9 players, and I think I'm getting most of them on the screen down below. Fragger just trying to stay behind this buggy as here comes Cave right up and over the top of it. Cave, a three-man team. Alright, let's go over to NLO. Sorry, guys. NLO is still coming up and in, and we still have Nave trying to come in, and I think one of them from Nave was knocked. Oh, Shays from KST was able to find the last one from Nave. Shays right on top, trying to keep an eye down on him. Oh, right across onto NLO. So now we are down to the top 3 teams. We still have Fragger. We still have Cave right on top of Fragger, and we have KST. So let's see what's going on right on over here. Fragger comes out from underneath. Fragger is able to find one, but he's getting shot. Oh, and now it is Cave versus KST. Cave, it is a 1v2 now. So let's see what's going on. Let's go down to Cave, see who is still standing. What is happening right on over here? Let's go ahead and keep an eye on Keep, because Keep is still pretty high. Let's go. Let's see what's happening as here they come. It is Cave versus Tima. Tima coming right up and in. Cave has been knocked. Oh, I didn't switch it fast enough. I'm sorry about that, guys, but there it goes. Hello, Raptor. Good morning. Hello. Coming in first is Cave with 3 eliminations. KST coming in second with 8 eliminations. And Ark coming in third with 3 eliminations. GG. And look at Nave Lemon, 7 eliminations. And Nomi, 7 eliminations. Don't even know who's going to be the top fragger at the moment. But here are the scores: 7 through 9. 10 through 12, 13 through 15, going all out. Nave Lemon, 7 eliminations, 773 damage, and we will be jumping with Lemon for tonight's last match, the final match of OGC Summer Cup Stage 1 Finals, the $3,000 stage, going up to Stage 3 at $25,000. Be right back for the last match. Welcome back, everyone. Still waiting for the results, just like everyone else. I keep seeing results in the chat, so we will post them as soon as we get them. We are headed into tonight's last match for OGC Summer Cup. So let's see, who are we going to be jumping with this time? It is Nave Lemon, 7 eliminations, 773 damage. Let's find Nave Lemon, and I will post the scores going into this match as soon as I see them. Let me put up the iPad right down below, and there you go. There are the drop spots. I did see Team Liquid jumping right in front of us, so Team Liquid is in this match. We're going from Milton Power Peninsula, just to the south of Milton Power proper, going across the map, across the top of Prison, and shooting range going off the edge, but we do have several good hot spots. Alright, let's go. Let's see what's going to happen. Thank you, everyone, for sticking around, supporting me in this venture. And we do have VP jumping off right over towards Slapovka, jumping with KST. So we are with Nave, and Nave is really close to Grimace Gaming, but I don't think they're going to be seeing each other too close. Let's see what else is going on. I just got another ping. Let me see what this ping is. And nothing. Alright, so let's go. Let's see what's going on in Lapovka between VB, Virtuous Pro, and KST. Oh, was that early? I think he got fall damage coming down. Oh, that is so brutal. Malloy coming up and around, trying to get those shots right through that window. Malloy down to about 5 HP, and Malloy is taken down. So now it's just up to Orca. Orca is the only one still standing over here. Well, the ABC is up, but he is down to about 5 HP and doesn't have anything to his name. And the rest of the flight path is still going, and they're still jumping off this flight path. It does look like we have the money makers right over here on top of Team Spirit and Orca trying to get on out of there, and there goes ABC. He was found, so now Orca is the last one still standing, and Team Spirit right in here, right next to the money makers. The money makers over at the West Farm, so we'll keep an eye on that. Does look like Team Spirit just getting their players together, and our zone is very shifted to the east, and there's still no team results just yet, but I will get them to you when I can. Lex right over here in this fight. Let's see what's going on with Lex. Lex trying to get the car away from De Morte. De Morte down a player now, and De Morte did lose Pusher, but the rest of De Morte is taking off, and right now we just got the results. NLO at 101 total points. Virtuous Pro 94 points, and DG up to 93. Here are your scores. I'll post them again in a little while so that you guys can see what's going on as these teams are coming on in. We do have a fight right down here with Cave. Cave coming up and over onto Lex, and Lex still coming up and around chasing Cave right across this edge. Lex in all four of the team in one vehicle coming right up onto Cave. So now Cave is down to just a solo player. No, there are two still here for Cave. Cave way over on this western edge of Georgia Pole, not anywhere near the rest of their team. It's a 2-2 split, and that did not work out in Cave's So let's go. Let's see what else is happening right now. Everybody is pretty close to each other. It does look like one of them did get knocked from Team Spirit. Effect has been knocked as they are pushing up onto the money makers. We got Nomi right at the top. Nomi is able to get one of the money makers down, and there are still two coming up on this push. Nomi trying to duck and dodge behind this tree does get taken down and out. So Team Spirit now a trio still pushing up and over. We still have this push going on onto the money makers. We do have one knock for the money makers. We are just a trio over here, and Icy Boss is the last one still standing, and they came right on in on the crash, taking out the money makers. This is Team Spirit. Alright, Lex coming around Danger Esports, not too far away. This may be our very next fight as they come right on into Danger Esports. And right on the backside, look at that. Danger taking those shots, and Lex just out, still driving around trying to get these shots. They've got... He doesn't even have a helmet, and they are all just out pushing, trying to get some of these elimination points. And Senator is not too far away in the ruins, coming right up and over, and 4FS coming to check out what is going on and trying to get into the third party. But the early action, this team does not have any loot. Let's go ahead and scroll in just a little bit so you can see a little better what is happening. I don't think I can scroll in any more than that without you guys losing at least one of your teams. So there you go. Lex still out and about, still looking, and now it does look like 4ST is coming right on over towards Danger Gaming, or Danger Esports Senator right here, as there goes 4FS up and around and out the other side. Alright, so let's see what else is going on. It does look like Team Spirit ran into Grimace Gaming once again. So now Team Spirit right over here in as a trio, taking those shots over at Grimace Gaming. Grimace Gaming all the way over here at the murder house right on top of the hill. Looks like here comes the push by Grimace Gaming over onto Team Spirit. And Young getting chewed up as Effect is right on the outside of the wall trying to get those shots, but Effect has them coming in from behind. So now we do have the full four-man team pulling up over here. Let's scroll on up, see what we can see. Oh, and then the Overlook does get taken down and out, and I think it's just up to Effect. Effect is the last one still standing as they're coming up and around. Moxie right on the backside of that wall, and he's getting shot by Focus from up top, and there goes Team Spirit. Let's put this map back up. You can see that we still have Cave coming in from the North George area. And here is some, oh, Nave in the middle. Just got into a fight. Let's go over here to Nave. And Flip is down to a solo player right over here by Walmart compound. And, oh, and he's trying to get around. And he's stuck right there. Oh, and he gets taken down and out by Team Liquid Ayala. And now, or Chief. Why did I say Ayala? Chief is the last one still standing right over here. And here comes the last one for Alfie. Alfie right across the street and up on top of that hill. We do have a duel for Alfie coming up and around onto Team Liquid. And we got another fight right over here. We have De Morte getting pulled up on right over here by all of them from Team 7-4. FS coming all the way up and around Ruins to the top, way up on top of here. And now De Morte trying to hold off Team 7 as they come up and in. So crazy rotation, and we still have Chief right here keeping an eye right across onto Alfie. He knows that he's over there somewhere getting ready to throw all those nades up. Look at all 3 nades. Let's see what Bigo is over here doing. Just ducking and diving, trying to stay out of Chief's scope, because you know Chief does not miss much. And now we do have Step Bro coming up and around over on the edge, and he's running across the wide open coming right here behind Chief. But Chief seems like he has tunnel vision looking right across. If he looked behind him, he would see the step bro coming up behind him right there. And now he can hear that. One of them, Bigo, on that backside. Look at this, going right down here into Walmart. Now Chief chasing him down, getting ready to come right up and over. Sees Bigo right on the backside of the Bugatti. But look behind you, here comes the step bro right up and over. Chief knows that step bro is right behind him now. Step bro out on his feet. Step bro, oh, step bro, I don't think was knocked in all that, but Bigo is right there behind that tree. And let's go. Let's see if Step Bro is knocked or if he's doing just fine. Step Bro is doing fine. He didn't get knocked right on over here. But look at that. Oh, no. And now Chief was able to get that confirmation, even though that came from Team 17. Grimace Gaming up at the top. And Grimace Gaming is now coming down onto Chief and going up and around over by Step Bro. Step Bro now getting pulled up on. We got two different teams coming in onto these solos. So let's see what is going on. Where can we get on over here? See what's happening as everybody is pulling up and around. I don't know what I just did, but let's go over to Chief and try this again. I think Step Bro was taken down and out. And here they come, Young trying to... Oh, and there goes Chief. Alright guys, let's go back over here, see what's going on with Danger Gaming, or Danger Esports right over here with DG. DG right on the top, and it does look like Jork is the only one still standing trying to get those knocks in, and now it is just up to Waz 2. And I'm not sure where Waz 2 is, but oh, he is way over here. And Teasley is the last one still standing, fighting against 4. Teasley still coming up and around, so let's see what Teasley can do. They tried to do the drive-by right on him, and there he goes. So let's go back to the map and show you guys the insanity that is taking place. We still have 4FS up towards the north, NLO just in Yasnaya, 999 all the way over at Heaven. Grimace Gaming just coming through the middle, and Cave getting ready to run right into DG. So we might have another fight right over here to the north. Let's see where Limbo Boom, not too far away from all of them from Cave is coming right up and in. I think Cave is just down to a duo. Yes, they are. Cave a duo, checking out the smoke right in front of them. And our zone is still going to the east. We still have Lipovka and Milta Power Peninsula in this eastern edge zone. So let's go. Let's see what else we should see. I think Cave is going to end up in Limbo's lap, so we'll keep an eye on Limbo as Limbo goes up and over, still out in the blue. It's crazy that these teams are still in the blue. We are down to the last 7 teams of today's matches. The final match for OCG Summer Cup Stage 1. Now show the scores on the screen one more time because we have a quiet moment while everybody's rotating. And I still think Cave is going to end up. Oh, yep, there we go. Cave coming right up and in, and now it is just taken down and out by DG. I thought that was going to be our next fight. Now 4FS is coming right over here onto NLO. I think NLO and 4FS are going to be the next fight that's going to happen. We are down to 6 teams, and we are only in stage 2. We have KST coming in across from Lipovka over by the prison. We have Grimace Gaming down around the farm area. Phantom Lex coming in from the south. Let's see, DG coming in from the northeast, and there are your teams. Our zone is getting ready to pop in 16 seconds, and then we will see where everyone ends up on top of each other this time. And here comes, oh, that's NLO. So NLO coming right on through. He must have seen where the team was, but at 4FS did move on out of Yasnaya. And look at this, we're going all the way down to Shelter. only one player in zone at the moment, and this is him right over here by the prison. So we do have a team over by prison still, and they are still coming into the zone. We'll go ahead and scroll on in a little bit so you can see where your teams are rotating. Let me know if there's a team you want to check in on. But everybody, we got GG Grimace Gaming coming in from the east, way over on the edge by Shelter. So he's still right on that edge. And let's see, we do have 4FS coming in from the Yasnaya area, which may end up right on top of NLO. We do have DG over by school, and Lex did come in up through the farm area. And now I do think NLO is going to end up right in the lap of KST. So that may be our next fight. Let's see how this plays out. And I will keep scrolling on in so that you guys can see how they are all right on top of each other. Our drop is coming in right behind KST. And it does look like NLO is just hanging out over here by the shelter. KST up at the top. Ego coming up and into that compound to the north of Milton. DG coming in from the west. And we still have 4FS way up by Yasnaya, so they still have a ways to go to come on in, but I still think NLO is going to end up in a fight over here with KST. So let's go over to KST. It looks like he's coming around trying to scout out where NLO is going. We'll keep an eye on both of these, because here he comes right up and over the top. He's driving right into all four of them from NLO. NLO taking over this west prison hillside. So it does look like he's headed back up to his team. So let's go. Let's see what's going on. We still have 4FS coming in from the north, but all these teams are centering up down in the zones on top of this hill over to the north of Milta. So our zone, let's see, we have a minute 14, and we have a minute 14 of this still going on, and I still think NLO is going to fight 4FS or KST very soon. Let's go over to KST, see what's going on. OGG came right up and in, so 4FS or why do I keep seeing 4FS? KST and Grimace Gaming now in this fight. I have no idea what's going on with my mouth at this point. And now Grimace Gaming down to just Moxie and Focus as KST are coming right up and in. KST still a full 4-man team. So let's see what's going on right on over here. Moxie, the last one, still standing down to 1 HP. Was able to get that. Oh, he got that heal off, but he does get found. So Grimace Gaming gets taken out. And now DG coming up and around. We have 17 seconds before our next zone pops. And now I do see that Lex is coming up and around trying to scout out this third party. 4FS finally coming into zone just to the north or south of prison, right next to where NLO are. And we are going all the way over to the hillside by shelter. So now all these teams moving on out. Let's keep an eye on some of these teams, see where they're gonna all end up. We're on DG. Let's see what's gonna happen right over here with NLO. They are going up and around. Look at this rotation. They are going all the way around the outside of Walmart, going out into the blue to make this rotation up and over the top of this map. I'll go ahead and show you this crazy rotation. As they are in the blue, they are eating blue to make this rotation all the way around to come into from the eastern edge of, or the western edge, and they're going to end up right on Grimace Gaming, or not Grimace Gaming, what am I saying, DG right on over here. DG right there on top of everybody. Let's see what's going on right on over here. DG right at the top of this hill. And we do have KST and 4FS not too far away from each other. They are coming in right next to each other down this hill by shelter. So they're all still pulling right up and in. But we have right on right on the edge. NLO right on over here trying to get those shots down onto DG. DG right in that compound right in front of them. We still have 5 teams in this. We still have NLO in a fight with DG. DG trying to hold that compound down, keeping NLO from coming in. We do have one from DG way out in the blue zone trying to get that crazy off angle. And now NLO, the smoking car. This car is not going to go much farther, guys. And so he just gets out just in time, but he is getting shot at by Zadra right on over here as he's coming up and around trying to blow up that vehicle on him as he is pulling up and in. We have 30 seconds till our next zone, and we still have Broken for 4FS way out of zone. I don't get it. Alright, let's scroll on in. Must be looking for a new vehicle to replace the smoking mobiles because these guys are tearing up the vehicles. Let's keep an eye on Lex. Lex right over in this compound just to the north of farm. So let's see what we can see. And let's go to the top of the hill, see what we can see up here. We do see Lex right down below. That is Phantom Lex, and right across the way is KST. Let's see if we could see any more teams. We have DG right behind us, and we still have one more team we can't see. So we'll go ahead and scroll on out, but this is not zone, guys. So let's go over towards zone where KST are and see what we can see this way. See if we can see any of the teams that are coming into the zone. And there's the drop straight across, and we can see DG coming in a little bit of NLO by the shelter. We'll go ahead and try to do it at least what is happening from above. We can see that that free kills go right down zone, but not the middle of it this time. So let's see, what is Lex doing? Oh, right over here, 4FS getting pulled up on right over here by DG, and now it's just up to Magnum right at the top of that hill. But here comes another team right up and over the top of it. It is all of 4FS coming right up behind at this solo player, and we are still right on over here, and I'm not sure you guys can see much of anything in this, but there is 4FS all the way up to the north. You can see DG over to the east and KST right down below. And as the zone pops again in 20 seconds, I'll try to center in a little better. So, ooh, we do get one knock from NLO. None of them in zone. Let's go over to Broken. See what Broken is doing right over here. Trying to get those shots on NLO right down over here. Look at that. Lexpro has moved in. Let's go over to Lexpro. They are right over here on top of shelter. And we got a duo left for Lex Pro, and they're getting pulled up on by NLO. We still have all these teams right down below. We do have KST off in the distance and 4FS not too far away, but we still have NLO and Lex right over here in the shelter. All these teams right on top of each other. So let's go. Let's check in on NLO, see what's going on with them, because they are coming into this match as the top team, and they are still a full three-man team, guys, but they are making placement points and elimination points. And 4ST straight across. Let me see if I can get over to zone. Let's see what's going on right over here. And this is your zone, guys. Look at this. They've got the trees all right down in there, and no one is in zone just yet except for KST Shays. He is right there. So let's see if I can capture them coming into zone. And now we have NLO still trying to get Lex out of the shelter. We got Phantom X down below. Oh, that nade could be good right on top of him. No, it does not connect. So we still have 4 teams in this. We still have 4FS, Phantom Lex, KST, and NLO. So let's go, guys. Let's see what else is going on. See what we can see. And KST is still the only team in zone, and it does look like KST is headed over towards all this chaos that's over in the shelter. And we do have the team 4FS up on that ridge, and they have not come on down yet. NLO still in first place, still making placement points, still making elimination points, so they are still in this. Let's check in on Broken. Broken coming up in the Broken Mobile, trying to get over towards KST. KST still holding all that down, and look at NLO coming up and around the other side of KST. All of them from NLO coming right along this edge side, and look at the buggy in front of you. No wheels on that buggy, and here comes all the smoke walls. You can see that they are getting ready to take that, and one of them from KST has been knocked. We are down to the last three teams. We have NLO in this fight with KST, and we still have Broken up there behind that tree. So let me see. I don't think I can get all these teams in there. It's about as close as I can get to show you all these teams. And NLO still coming up and in. Should be able to pick up his teammate. Let's go up and check in on Broken. We are down to the top three teams. Broken is still in this. Broken, the solo versus NLO and KST. KST down a couple of players. Down to just a duo now. And they are still trying to smoke out their vehicles. NLO, I think they are getting the res off right on over here. NLO 999 still keeping his eye up onto Broken and KST Shays and Tima have this huge split over by Broken. There we go. Let's see. Let's go. Huge split by KST, and now one of them has been knocked, and so now it is a 1v1v3 because we did get that. Oh, Broken right there, and there goes Broken. So now it is just KST. It is Tima by himself against all of NLO, and there it goes, guys. That is it for us. NLO coming in first, and guys, don't forget they were already first. They just made 10 placement points and 7 elimination points. Coming in second, KST with 10 eliminations, and 4FS coming in third with 5 eliminations. GG top 3. Here are the rest of your scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15. Going all out. KST Tima, 5 eliminations, 518 damage. And that is it for us tonight, guys. That is the last match for Stage 1 of the OGC Summer Cup. So thank you, everyone, for coming out and supporting them and me. I truly appreciate you guys. You make life so much better for me. Stay safe. Happy Sunday. I will see you soon. Good night, everyone.